TVS is the company that's provided the independent television service for the south and southeast of England since the 1st of January 1982. What you're about to see is just a sample of our output. The Witches and the Grinnegog, a strange story indeed.
But we were only here yesterday.
Is she there?
I can't see. Hang on. She's in the same chair. Like she's never moved. Miss Ems? Miss Ems? She's dead.
Dead? Head of tallow. So is the rest of her. Wax dummy.
From the store. I don't believe it.
Our first bit of real evidence.
Let's get out of here.
Number 73 is a very different household which we visit live for nearly 2 hours on Saturday mornings.
Hey, you! Hey, you! Get ready, get on your feet, get into gear and hit the street. Hey, you! Get moving, it's not too far, you're looking good, so come as you are. Hey, you! You never know what you see when you through that door with the 7-3. Never seen nothing, no, not like this place, never been, no, no way, not ever, no, never seen no place, no way similar, not like 73. Hey, you! Get ready, get on your feet, get into gear and hit the street. It's you that we want to see, so get down to 73. Get down to 73, hey.
Hey, careful, gang. I think that back wheel might not be on properly. I think I'm probably right. Oh, Harry, half-dressed. Morning. I've only got one word to say to you this morning. Asunder. Fred and Harold have split the normal, peaceful atmosphere of my home asunder. Me? I'm going to finish my breakfast.
I just don't know what that woman's going on about.
What? So, the leering, dazzling, death-defyingly dull, there is envy, intellectual, delicatessable, divinely decadent. If you get the question right, you get a piece of bread and butter. That's the first round to you. Grab your knives. If you think you know the answer to the question, bang the hilt on the table. There's your knife there, okay, Mama? Okay, here's the first question. Either of you can answer. What did Charles I lose in 1649?
His brains. His head.
I'm sorry, he found he was playing correctly there, Mama. You've got to get it right. He lost his head, absolutely correctly. Put on it. Okay, now, you have a choice here. Here's a little bit less exuberance. You can either have a sweet filling, a savoury filling, or a very strange.
I'll have a strange, very.
Okay, we got a very strange. Here we go. This is our very strange filling today.
Mauve, it's very
the first question is, this is just his question. You have to let him do his station. Now, what is it?
Aubergine.
Absolutely correct. You get to make an aubergine sandwich. There you go. That's the first sandwich. better, you see. Now a little bit of... Make a sound. OK, get it right quickly, because next open question, if you haven't put a top on that sandwich by the time I've asked the next question, doesn't count. OK, open question, either of you can answer. How many centimetres in a metre?
100.
Absolutely right. Like about a sandwich. I'm sorry about they're no good. I'm sorry. It'll be a little bit quick, a little bit of reflex action.
One of these. Well, that's a Roland microprocessor-based digital polyphonic MIDI sequencer, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What does it do?
Well,
Oh, it's like a tape recorder.
it's sort of like a tape recorder. It records what I just played then, but unlike a tape recorder, you can play it faster or slower. And with different sounds on it.
Dawn is also seen talking animal with expert David Taylor.
Do you know, we must look a bit strange perched up here, David.
Well, in some ways, deep in Sussex on an elephant. But when you think about it, you know, the ancestors of elephants lived in England. Their fossils have been dug up in East Anglia and in Ireland. But I know what you mean. When you think of elephants, you think of where? India, Burma, Africa, and even now in China.
Yeah, but East Anglia?
But the problem is, in the elephants' natural homes, there are big problems. Hundreds of thousands of these animals are being killed every year. They really are in danger. And so maybe a lovely animal like Rani, maybe in the future she'll be safer in some new home, perhaps somewhere else in the world. And so perhaps it's not so odd for her to be outside the Tiger Inn. Real tiger country ain't so good for her these days. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
God, thirsty work this, David. Could really do with a drink. Here, how are we going to get down?
Good point. Oh, excuse me, sir. Do you think we could borrow your ladder?
Good idea. You know, we must be about 2 metres up, hey?
Yeah, I would think so. And she's only a small elephant, you know. They can get half as big again, to 3 metres at the shoulder.
That's about there. Here, how does Rani drink with that great big nose in the way?
Well, she uses it as a sort of siphon. But it doesn't go right through the nose and into the body. It goes up the trunk, and then she curls the trunk into the mouth and blows the water back and swallows it the usual way, like other animals do.
Good idea.
But the thing is, to do that, you've got to have a magnificent suction. You've really got to be able to pull water in. And that's where elephants are very clever. In order to suck in as much air and water as possible, they have their lungs actually strapped to the inside of their chest wall, so that as the powerful muscles of the chest expand, they pull on the lung, and that pulls the air in, and that pulls the water in behind it, and up it goes into the trunk. Now, that's something that no other sort of animal can do. No other animal has its lungs actually strapped to the inside of the chest wall. You can't do anything like as good as her. Come on. Is that the best you can do? Come on.
Big breath now.
Yep. Oh, not much good as an elephant dog. One more time, come on. You see, you can't do it. But it's quite natural. Humans just can't. You see, your lungs aren't strapped tightly onto the inside of the chest wall. Between the chest wall and your lungs, there's a vacuum, a space. And as the chest wall goes out, the vacuum is expanded and it sucks the lungs out, and that sucks the air in. But the vacuum isn't very strong, and consequently, you don't suck much air and you can't suck much liquid up a tube like this.
And animals play a big part when we send our young viewers on safari.
What's the
name of the animal which is very similar to Charlie here, from which we get thick, woolly jumpers? What is it, kids?
Sheep.
No.
Goats.
No. Any help from the grown-ups there?
From which we get thick woolly jumpers.
Yes. What are these sort of jumpers called?
Mohair.
No, not mohair. Where are you going, Charlie?
Camel.
No,
Camel.
Sorry, no points there, because
Dromedary.
alpaca. Alpaca.
Alpaca.
So there we are. Right, now I'm going to tell you, Charlie, come face around here. That's it. Lovely,
Oh.
Charlie. Come on. Now, look. Now, Charlie, llamas, in fact, are beasts of burden, but they're no fools. If they load is too heavy, they lie down and refuse to move. And when angered, they kick and spit in temper.
no.
But, of course, Charlie won't do that, will you, Charlie? Certainly he won't.
Just some of the programmes produced in the south and southeast of England by TVS.